A long, long time ago, in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, a financial empire was conceived that would change the world of small business finance forever. The idea was big, very big. How, you ask, was it conceived? What think tank hatched it? What boardroom created the concept that would aid thousands of small businesses throughout the United States? Who were the people who gave Direct Capital life?
Direct Capital was started over a couple of cocktails at my kitchen table. The goal of the company when we set it up was to dominate the marketplace, be the undisputed leader serving the small business marketplace. That has not changed over the last 20 years, and it won't change over the next.
The company started with an idea that small businesses needed to have an easier way, a more convenient way to access capital. And we thought that by going to them directly and giving them that offer for capital, as our name implies, Direct Capital, we could be on to a really good business model that could not only provide a growth opportunity for us as entrepreneurs, but also for the broader business community to access capital to do the things that they want to do.
Direct is very unique in the marketplace because we're focused on creating long-term value. There's a lot of companies out there that are all about, hey, let's throw this up against the wall and see if we can make it successful and successful fast. Here at Direct Capital, we want to grow value over the long term. Putting assets on the books or booking volume that, hey, so we can have volume number, but doesn't create revenue today and lifetime value for our customers over time, we're not interested in doing that. We want to grow this business in a very durable way, and that's makes Direct unique.
What I view as the success of Direct Capital is that we're now a firm of close to 250 people. We provide livelihood to employees and their families. We provide a phenomenal source of capital to businesses nationwide. That's the lifeblood of Main Street business. And I would also say the success is keeping our entrepreneurial spirit even as we've grown to the degree we have.
I think Direct Capital separates itself definitely with speed, which is fueled by technology. So we do things at our company that no other lender does, and I hear that time and time again from our franchise partners. So things like eDocs, our heavy focus on customer service and making sure that the customer experience was great. Those are all things that are unique to Direct Capital that our partners have reinforced with us.
Well, I think one of the, an example of a killer change at Direct Capital, I think one of the core things that's core to Direct Capital is change and rapid change and the willingness of folks to try to change. That to me is something that's been a constant over the years. One of the changes that I've loved at Direct Capital is the core values and how we have, the core values have been integrated into what folks do every day and how we drive remarkable customer experiences and how we use that to help set our goals as a business.
The core value I think I identify with the most is to make every customer experience remarkable. I truly love dealing with my customers. I just do. I love coming to work. I love making my customers happy.
I consider Direct Capital the scrappiest commercial finance company in the country. What I mean by scrappy is there's no challenge too big, there's no hurdle we can't jump, there's nothing that we can't achieve if the team works together. I think the scrappy side of what Direct Capital does is innovate, is create different, whether it be different revenue lines, different product lines, different opportunity for each and every person in the company. That to me is the essence of scrappy. It allows you to always be moving forward and innovating. And whether innovating and scrappy kind of go hand in hand, innovating might be a better, more PC term, but scrappy is really what we are.
20 years from now, Direct Capital will be the undisputed leader in small ticket financing. We'll also be able to do mid-ticket deals better than anybody in the country as well. There's no question in my mind we're taking the industry by storm. We're a household name today, so in 20 years, I can see us being one of the premier finance companies in the country, if not the world.
20 years in the future, Direct Capital is the Google of the financial services world.
10 years ago, Jim and Chris gave us this bottle of wine. It's Bring on the Billion Merlot, Portsmouth, 1993. And I remember receiving this bottle of wine thinking, wow, $1 billion, it's a lot of money. That's a big target. And I think for the first time in my career, I look at this bottle of wine and I look at this number, and I just think it's a drop in the bucket.
The sisters and children at St. Charles Children's Home want to wish Direct Capital our sincerest congratulations for your 20th anniversary, and thank you for all of the support you give us throughout the year and for coming to run in our road race and to support our road race. God bless you.
The staff of the New Hampshire Food Bank would like to wish Direct Capital happy 20th anniversary. Happy 20th anniversary, Direct Capital.
Happy anniversary, Direct Capital.
To be honest, Jamie, I'm not prepared for all of these questions. That was a loaded question. There are like 3 questions in that, so let's take them piece by piece. The core value that I identify the most with, and I'm sure many of my coworkers would agree, is be scrappy.
When I started with Direct Capital, it was 1996. When I started at Direct Capital, it was 1996. My background started with Direct Capital in 1996. I was drawn to Direct Capital back in 1996. That wasn't a question that you've asked me in the past.
I have a problem with men wearing flip-flops to work. Women, you feel free. Men have hairy toes. Often they have kick brick toes and mangled up feet, and I do, so I don't wear flip-flops in front of a lot of people, and I'd appreciate the same respect.
So is it true that in order to work here, you have to have a certain handicap?
You do not have to have a certain handicap or golf score to work here, but that may be a good thing or a bad thing. If you're a good golfer, that may end up costing you some money on the golf course, especially if you get out with my brother Chris. Although he's been paying me often. I haven't had to go to the ATM machine for weeks.
Brother Jim is fabricating a little bit there. Yes, he got into my wallet the last 2 times out on the course. I think the 10 previous times, his money's in my wallet.